So, hey everyone, welcome to session 3, Aptitude Sessions. And our topic for today is puzzle test. There are a few things that you have to keep in mind when we talk about puzzle test. First thing is questions. They are provided as clues. Okay. So, the entire thing will be a verbal format. It will be given in sentences. You will have to start identifying them and you will have to solve them. So what your approach should be is to analyze the information, condense it into a suitable form, and then answer the questions. This should be your pattern. That is, you need to first grab whatever is given, then frame it or formulate it based on how the question requires, and then followed by that, you will have questions you will be answering. So there are four major categories for puzzle test. The first is classification, next is seating or placement arrangements. The third is comparison, and the fourth is sequential order of things. Okay, so we move on to type 1, that is classification. So when it comes to classification, there are items belonging to different groups or having different qualities. So it could be either items belonging to different groups or the items are something which have different attributes, also known as qualities, and these are given with some clues.
Ma'am, excuse
Yes,
me. Person is in the waiting room.
I have admitted her, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the items belong to different groups or they have or they possess different qualities, and these things itself are given as clues. Okay, so going to the first example, we can these things are pretty much basics, so we can directly start with the example. So the first question: five friends P, Q, R, S, and T travel to five different cities, that is Chennai, Calcutta, Delhi, Bangalore, and Hyderabad by five different modes of transport, that is bus, train, airplane, car, and boat from Mumbai. The person who traveled to Delhi did not travel by boat. R went to Bangalore by car. Q went to Calcutta by airplane. S traveled by boat, whereas T traveled by train. Mumbai is not connected by bus to Delhi and Chennai. So what you have to do from this is to start, recognizing who traveled where by which mode. Remember one thing, they all started from one common place, that is from Mumbai. So we have P, Q, R, S, and T. Okay, who traveled by Delhi did not travel by boat. Okay. R went to Bangalore by car. So R went to Bangalore and the mode was car. And Q went to Calcutta by airplane. So Calcutta by airplane. S traveled by boat, whereas T traveled by train. So we have given four modes of transport out of five, that is bus, train, airplane, car, and boat. So, BO for boat. Okay, so S traveled by boat. So, which is the only thing that is remaining for us for P? Bus. So, P traveled by bus. Okay, so the mode of transport is solved. Now we need to find out the places that they traveled. So, out of five, Bangalore is done, Calcutta is done. Now, they have given the person who traveled to Delhi did not travel by boat. So, the person who traveled to Delhi, that is S, T, and P. Among them, S did not travel to Delhi because S mode of transport is boat. So, the only option left is T and P. Among them, who? Mumbai is not connected by bus to Delhi and Chennai. So, we are looking for Delhi, and Delhi is not connected by bus. So, P among P and T, P has traveled by bus. So that option is ruled out. The only person who could have traveled to Delhi is T. Okay. And So Mumbai is not connected by bus to Delhi and Chennai. Fine. So we are done with Delhi. Now Chennai, we cannot place it under P. Only options left are P and S. We cannot place it under P because it's not connected by bus to Chennai. So the only place where Chennai can fit in is under S. This is also done. Which is the last city left out? Hyderabad. Okay, so all of you are fine till here? Okay, then we'll move forward. So the first question they have asked, which one of the following combinations of person is not correct? That is, person with their mode of transport. So answer which one it is. Come on guys, unmute and answer.
T. T.
One at a time please. I heard two answers.
Yeah, the answer is option E. T.
Option E, T, correct. This is the right answer. Hope it's with the same with all of you. Nobody has any doubts in this. Okay. Okay. Example 2. Which of the following combinations is true for S? So for S, tell which one?
Option C.
Correct. Chennai and both. All of you are fine with the same answer? Nobody has any doubts?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next question. Which of the following combinations of place and mode is not correct? Remember, read the question. If required, reread the question. The answer, correct answer is the answer which is incorrect. So which one?
A option.
Yes, Delhi is not connected by bus. So fine with all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The person traveling to Delhi went by which of the following modes?
Option B. Train.
The person traveling to Delhi, option D was train. Yes, it is train.
Train.
You're right. It's option B, train. Fine with all of you as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the last question for this example. Who among the following traveled to Delhi?
Option C. T.
Yes. Okay with all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
fine. So that ends with type 1. We are moving to type 2, that is arrangements, which is either seating or placing. So in these kind of questions, clues are given regarding the arrangement, which could be either linear or circular based on the type of question that is being given. Okay. You will have to recognize if it is a linear arrangement or a circular arrangement. Sometimes they may not mention it directly in the question. So at that point of time, you have to understand. You'll have to see if some person is starting and ending with the same person, then it goes with circular arrangement. Otherwise, it goes with linear arrangement. And sometimes it is situation based. For example, as you see here, four girls are sitting on a bench. Sitting on a bench, it means it's a linear arrangement. Okay. You cannot have a circular arrangement until and unless a question has mentioned that the benches are arranged in a circular manner. Okay, to be photographed. Shikha is to the left of Reena, Manju is to the right of Reena. Rita is between Reena and Manju. Who would be second from the left in the photograph? Okay,
And is it Rita?
okay. I will come to the answer, but before that, let me just solve this as to the arrangement. So they have told Shika is to the left of Reena. So Reena is sitting somewhere here. Okay. And Shikha is to Reena's left. And Manju is to the right of Reena. Rita sits between Reena and Manju. All right, who would be second from the left? This is your left side. So from here, who is second?
Reena.
Yes. So your answer
I
is
took it
supposed
from right side.
okay. No. It has to be the order is given according to your left and right. Keep it that way. Okay. So at that point of time, you can just follow the same order. So fine with all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So coming to type 3 comparison. In this type of questions, the clues are given with respect to another object or another group, another item belonging to the group or something like that. It could be either the items itself or maybe some qualities or attributes that is being possessed by those items belonging to those groups. So it is always with respect to another. Okay, so it's a minimum of two. It can go to any number depending on the question. So, considering the example, there is a group of 5 girls. Kamini is second in height but younger than Rupa. Pooja is taller than Monica but younger in age. Rupa and Monica are of the same age but Rupa is the tallest. Neelam is taller than Pooja and elder to Rupa. Okay, so there are two attributes or two qualities which is being described. One is their height, the other is their age. So we have 5 girls. So mm, okay. So Kamini is second in height. That is, she is the second tallest. And Pooja is taller than Monica but younger in age. But before that, Kamini is second in height but younger than Rupa. So younger than Rupa. I'm just putting it as younger than who? Pooja is taller than Monica but younger in age. Okay, we don't know how tall is Pooja, but we've got that she is younger than Monica. Rupa and Monica are of the same age. So we have Rupa and we have Monica. So both of them are of the same age. But Rupa is the tallest. So she is the tallest in the sense she is the tallest among all 5 because it is mentioned as tallest, not taller, tallest. So Rupa stands first when it comes to height. Kamini stands next. Okay. Rupa and Monica. Okay, same age is done. Rupa is tallest is also done. Neelam is taller than Pooja and elder to Rupa. Okay. So Neelam, she is taller than Pooja. Okay. And she is elder to Rupa. She is elder than Rupa. So fine. Elder than Rupa. So when you say that Neelam is older than Rupa, it also means that she's also older to Monica because both of them have the same age. Okay. So now coming to the order, we have uh, when it comes to height. First is Rupa, second is Kamini. The third, Pooja is taller than Monica. Fine. So you're left with Neelam, Monica, and Pooja. Pooja is taller than Monica. Okay, so Monica comes later anyway. Coming to Pooja and Neelam, Neelam is taller than Pooja. So that leaves Neelam with being the third tallest. So who's the next tallest? Pooja.
Pooja.
And who comes fifth? Monica. So the height order is matched. Now coming to age. Who is the oldest? Neelam. And who comes after Neelam? So Kamini is younger than Rupa, which means she's also younger than Monica. Pooja is also younger than Monica, which means she's also younger than Rupa. Which also means Rupa and Monica are greater than Pooja and Kamini. So you can have here uh, Rupa same age as that of Monica. They are older than Kamini or Pooja. It depends whosoever comes. That is not mentioned in the question. So it can either be Kamini and then Pooja, or the second order Neelam, Rupa, Monica, Pooja and Kamini. It can be both the orders. So we write it as one or another. Okay, hope this confusion is done. Yeah. So let's start solving the questions. If they're arranged in ascending order of height, who will be in the third position?
Neelam.
Data, none of this.
None of these. That should be our answer. Data inadequate is when the question given itself is not enough for you to identify whom. If you are able to identify it as Neelam, so you will not be using data inadequate. Right. The next question. If they're arranged in descending order of ages, who will be in the fourth position? Not ascending, descending. The
The,
order I mentioned.
ma'am, it
Descending.
will be data inadequate
How come?
because Kamini's and Pooja, it can be both one of them. Descending
Then
from the,
ask
oh,
descending
it could
order. Oldest to
descend,
youngest.
no, no, no,
So what we have taken is the
Rupa.
same descending order.
Uh,
Who is
Is it
it?
Rupa?
How do you say it is Rupa?
Ma'am, confusion.
Ma'am, we have taken descending order, so we have to tell that it is data inadequate, right? Because we have two names and we're not sure which one of them is older there.
Correct. But did you see the options? Did you read the options?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, it can be Kamini.
How come? How Kamini?
Ma'am, because in the option it is Kamini and Pooja is not given there. So Kamini may be the answer.
This is your descending order. You all agree with me. Neelam is the oldest. Pooja or Kamini becomes the youngest. So this is the descending order. In this, Neelam takes
Yes,
the
ma'am.
first position. Rupa and Monica equally share, but you will give them as second and third, or the other way round as third and second. Both of them can be in the second position. It just depends on which point of view you're seeing, which is not mentioned in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
given question. So you have that option available, Monica or Rupa. It could be either one
Ma'am,
of them.
Ma'am, our answer is Kamini or Pooja, no?
Uh, it should be the second. The question is, it should be second. So who's in the second position? Rupa or Monica?
I said the answer, Monica, but I forgot there is a or option between Rupa and Monica.
See, the order that we came up, Neelam is older than Rupa. If Neelam is older than Rupa, she is also older than Monica. So which means Neelam is the oldest in terms of age. And everybody else, that is Kamini and Pooja, are either younger to Rupa or Monica. Doesn't matter, they come into the last, that is fourth or fifth position. We do not know. That is abstract. So that is K or
Yes, ma'am.
P. So whom are you left with in between? Rupa and Monica. So you can say that there are two ways of looking at it. Either Neelam, Rupa, Monica, Kamini and Pooja, or Neelam, Monica, Rupa, Kamini and Pooja. Again, you can actually form four. I have not considered Kamini or Pooja as separate options. Keep that aside because we are dealing with Neelam, Rupa and Monica. So Neelam, Rupa and Monica is one option. You can also write Neelam, Monica and Rupa because they're of the same age. You can actually write like this as well. So you have either Rupa or Monica coming in the second position.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, Nandini, hope your confusion is clear or you still have doubts.
It's clear, ma'am.
Okay. So the answer is Monica or Rupa. Next, to answer the question, who is the youngest person in the group? Which of the following statement or statements is superfluous? So what do you mean by superfluous? It is unnecessary or not required. So just to answer this question, which of those statements do you want to omit? So I'll go back to the statements. Yeah, so got the answer or still stuck?
Ma'am, can you explain the question?
Yeah. So they have given you 5 statements here. Am I correct? Okay. Who among all of these is the youngest? Or anything for that matter. Okay. Okay. The given question is who among the following 5 are youngest or is the youngest person? To answer that question, how many statements do you need among 1 to 5?
Only 4 statements.
Which are those 4?
Second, third, fourth, fifth. Because in the first statement it is given there is group of 5 girls. If we see the names of 5 girls, we can come to know that there are 5 girls. So the statement is unnecessary
Right.
to mention.
Yes. So what? Which is your answer? Which statement is superfluous or not
It's the
necessary?
statement 1.
Correct. So how about others? You've landed up in the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. So the correct answer is only statement 1. Okay. The next type, that is comparison type, or the last type that we'll be dealing with today. So in this type of questions, oh sorry, not oh no, comparison. Oh sorry, I think I missed it. It was supposed to be sequential order of things. Sorry, type 4 is sequential order of things. Right. So in this type of questions, the clues regarding the occurrence of event. So your statements or whatever is given to you as a question is nothing but a set of events and how they occur or in what order or in which sequence they occur, that is given. So here you do not have linear or circular because these are events. That is, something has happened, another thing has happened, a third thing has happened, and so on. Okay. So you will have to find out the correct order in which these events are occurring. And these can be given so indirectly that you will understand once we start solving this example. So you will have to formulate the correct sequence or the correct order of those events, which comes first, which comes second, which comes third, and so on. Based on that, you will have questions. So the example says, 8 doctors PQRSTUVW visit a charitable dispensary every day except on a holiday, that is Monday. So for them, for the charitable dispensary, the holiday is on a Monday. So your timetable should range for these doctors anywhere between Tuesday to Sunday. Each doctor visits for 1 hour from Tuesday to Sunday except on Saturdays. Okay. The timings are 9 to 1 and 2 to 6, whereas 1 to 2 is lunch break. So that's why they've given 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturday, it is open only in the morning, that is 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And each doctor visits only for half an hour. So from Monday to Sunday, except Saturdays, the doctors are visiting for 1 hour each. Only on Saturdays, the doctors are visiting for half an hour each. All right. No other doctor visits the dispensary before Q and after U. Dr. W comes immediately after lunch break and is followed by Dr. R. S comes in the same order in the morning as Dr. P in the afternoon session. All right. So let us take the order, that is the timings for them from Monday to Sunday. So they have given us,
Ma'am, it's Tuesday to Sunday, right?
sorry, yeah, Tuesday to Sunday. Tuesday to Sunday,
Ma'am,
except Saturdays. Yeah,
I have a doubt.
tell
Here
me.
there is mention that no other doctor visits the dispensary before the doctor Q. It means Q is the first one daily to visit, and U
Yes,
is the last one who exits from the charitable trust.
correct. From the dispensary, it is this Dr. Q who comes in first and Dr. U who goes last. So we have P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and W. Alright. So it is said Dr. Q visits first. So at what time the dispensary starts? At 9 a.m. So Dr. Q is actually visiting at 9 a.m. And who is the last person to leave? Dr. U. So when does it end? That is, the dispensary ends at 6 p.m. So 1 hour prior to that, that is 5 to 6. 5 is the check-in time of Dr. U, and 6 p.m. Dr. U exits. W comes immediately after lunch break. So from lunch break, that is 1 to 2. Immediately after lunch break, Dr. W comes, that is at 2 p.m. So 2 to 3. And followed by Dr. R, that is Dr. R comes in at 3 p.m. Dr. S comes in the same order as in the morning as Dr. P in the afternoon session. So S is not given directly, it is given with respect to P. So let us find out with Dr. P. Afternoon, how many slots are there? 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. is one slot, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, that is also done, 4 to 5, that is missing, 5 to 6 is done. So Dr. P
Only
comes
4 to 5 is left.
4 to 5, correct, very good. So 4 to 5 p.m., this is where Dr. P comes. And
That will be equivalent to 11 to 12 in the morning session.
very good. So Dr. S comes in at 11. Fine. So the only option left for Dr. T is 12 to 1.
Either 10 to 11 or 12 to 1.
Correct. Oh,
Either
correct.
10 to
Either 10
11
to
or 12
11
to
or
1.
12 to 1. Correct. 10 to 11 or 12 to 1. Similarly with Dr. V, it's either 12 to 1 or 10 to 11, depending on however it is going to be given. The clues are inadequate to distinguish that Dr. T is coming in at this time and Dr. V is going to come in at so and so time. So now in the same order, you will start putting half an hour for Saturday timetable. That is Dr. Q, 9 to 9:30, followed by 10, that is Dr. T or Dr. V, both of them 9:30 to 10, and 9:30 to 10, so 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, that is Dr. S, from 10 to 10:30, and so on. The order goes every half an hour. Okay. So coming to the first question, Dr. P visits in between which of the following pairs of doctors? So tell me, guys.
Option D, R and U.
All of you with the same answer? Option D. Girls, it's all of you are coming with the same answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Oh. The next question. At what time the visit of Dr. R is over on Sunday? Not the in time, the out time.
Option C, 4 p.m.
Option C, 4 p.m.
Correct. All right. The next question. At what time the visit of Dr. T would be over on Saturday? That is the out time of Dr. T on Saturday, the half an hour slot.
Either 10 or 11. Or we can say 10 or 11.
No, either 10
No,
or
I
11.
think 10 or 11. Yeah.
All of you with the same answer, either 10 or 11.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is supposed to be example 4. All right. If the lunch break and subsequent visiting hours are reduced by 15 minutes, at what time Dr. U is expected to attend the dispensary? Okay. So till now, what did you have? You had P, Q, R.
Ma'am, is it 4:15
Let me check.
or 4:45? 4:45.
No, T, U, V, and W. No, that's not the answer. I'll tell you
Okay.
how. You can see it here. So who and all are coming after lunch break? Dr. P is coming after lunch break. Dr. R is coming after lunch break. Dr.
PWR.
TWR and U. TWR.
U is the last.
Yeah, U is the last.
Ma'am, should we reduce the time only after the lunch break or from the beginning of the day?
No, lunch break and after lunch break. Every session after lunch break. So, Dr. W as well. Dr. W is coming between 2 to 3. Dr. U is coming between 5 to 6. Okay, Dr. T is not in the picture. Dr. S is not in the picture. Yeah, so Dr. R. Dr. R is coming between 3 to 4. And Dr. P is coming between 4 to 5. 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and 5 to 6. So the lunch break starts at 2. They've asked, ends at 2. It starts at 1, ends at 2. They've asked us to reduce 15 minutes in lunch break. So the lunch break will be from 1 to 1:45. So what time Dr. W is expected? 1:45. So if you consider 1 hour, 1:45 to 2:45. They have told in the subsequent visiting hours reduced by 15 minutes. So 1:45 to
Is it
2:45 is
4
not
o'clock?
possible. 2:30. The answer is 4. So this is by 2:30. And so if Dr. W is ending at 2:30, then Dr. R should start at 2:30. That's the logic. So if Dr. R starts at 2:30, then Dr. R will be ending by 3:15. So if Dr. R is ending by 3:15, then what time Dr. P should start? 3:15.
3:15.
Yes. So
3:15.
3:15 to what time?
4 o'clock.
4. Correct.
4
4
o'clock.
o'clock.
So what time Dr. U is expected to attend the patients after that?
4.
4 o'clock.
Ended up in 4 p.m.
This one.
Yeah. So anybody has any doubts, any confusions,
No.
anything? Okay. So if all of you are clear, how about others, by the way? I heard Kusum. How about others?
It's clear, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it's clear. Okay, fine. If so, then we are done with the topic called as puzzle test. All right. So thank you for attending today's session. Let's meet in the next session. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.